Yes, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe to the channel. Today we have a review of the Churchill Mk VI, also known as Captain Slow. Because it moves majestically, it is currently available in WoT Blitz in the store as part of the Black Friday deals. What's to say about the tank? You can see it moves forward and it can move backwards, but it's so slow that two of your teammates can cap a base by the time it takes you to get there. Really, guys, this yeah, you can get the Mk VI and 7 coupons. You can get it for 1,750 gold, which is not a bad price for a tier 6 premium tank, let's face it. That's not bad at all. And it's actually is a historically accurate tank, which is not bad at all, because there are a lot of fancy tanks knocking about. And, well, it's got a good gun. It has been buffed. I think it has been buffed in, what was it, 6.4 maybe? And that was needed. It really was needed. I remember playing a few games in this tank when it was first available in the store, and I managed to ninja that kill on SU-100 to play it, to get a review out, because people were wondering what this tank was all about. And I just couldn't get myself to finishing the review. I just couldn't bear myself to playing this tank because it's so slow. It really is so freaking slow that it seems like this is the wrong tank for the meta. It's not a bad tank. Make no mistake about that. It's not a bad tank. It is a tank which is just in the wrong game. If that makes any sense. And the reason for me saying that this tank is in the wrong game is the fact that it's slow. It has a pew-pew gun at 160 alpha per shot, and because it's a low caliber gun you can't really get a really high penetration value, because that would be stupid. If they would do that, they would need to buff all the tanks that have about the same type of gun. In fact, the 8.8 on the VK36 gets 145 in terms of penetration. This one gets 145, so if they would buff that, they would need to buff a few more. But it does only 160 damage per shot. And you can see, well, if you are on the low ground, if you had to face off, and I could have stopped and not tried to shoot that, what was it again, the M4 FL tank. I'll be reviewing that one as well, no, don't worry about that. And I've cut out the last bit of the game because I was just at AMX-12T driving around, and we won that game. And I didn't even get a shot off in the last bit because the tank died too quickly. And if I had been in a tank that was just a little bit quicker, then I would have been able to get a shot off probably, but it just did not work. And the tank, it looks good. And it earns some credits. And it has been buffed quite considerably in 6.5, because it had a few more weak spots on the front. That the angled front plate behind the real front plate, that one was buffed. The front of the armor of the turret has been buffed a bit. The weak spots right behind the track wheels, they have been removed. So frontally, quite a good tank. You can see it, you can bounce with it. But the meta currently favors quicker tanks, or at least more mobile tanks, with 9 out of 10 times higher alpha. And if you don't have big alpha or a really good DPM coupled to good penetration, you will need to have a form of mobility. And it's 1 minute into the game, I've managed to fire off one shot. My team has rushed towards A cap. Look at that. I mean, there's only one red tank spotted. Bye-bye M4 Sherman. The Jackson wasn't spotted. There's a tier 1 heavy. That one has been buffed as well, and I rushed that shot and I bounced on his front plate, but luckily my front has been buffed as well, so I can now shoot through the front of the tier 1 heavy. The M6 has been buffed, and you can see that with my pew-pew gun at 160 alpha per shot and 145 in terms of penetration, I'm having trouble cutting through the front of a lower tier heavy tank. And well, that is was to be expected in a way, and I move in over here, then I pre-aim, feather the shot in, there we go, lovely stuff. And you were to aim, still playing on a phone, this isn't PC, but we've lost 2 tanks, as you can see. It is a 4 versus 6 situation. I know there's a tank on C cap, it is a 3 versus 6 situation at the moment. I can shoot this M4 Sherman and then hopefully track him. Yes, if I can clear him, and it will remain a 3 versus 5. That might just be doable. Come on, yes. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Can I kill you? Can I kill you? Yes, cool. It's a 2 versus 5. It's a 1 versus 5. FML. I spelled that out loud in letters, not words, because you know, Kappa and FTC. It just happens like this, and there's no way I could have gone into A cap. By the time I get towards the position to go into A cap, and maybe I could have gone down a little ramp, maybe. But if you would have been paying attention, Mr. VK, you would have noticed that I was not going towards C cap, I was going towards B. I didn't get any support, and I can nick the kills here quickly, bring it back to a 1 versus 3, and this is where I started thinking, oh well, if that SU-100 is the only tank that is on full health. No, he's not the only tank on full health, the P-43 is, oh, it's 3 tanks on full health. FML, again. This is not going to work, and I'm gonna go down fighting. I want to do as much damage as possible, not even swapping to APCR, but because I would cut down my DPM even more. But against an SU-100, against the P-43, and as said, the frontal armor has been burst, so you will bounce a lot of shots like this. And then I can shoot him once more, there we go, move past him, the SU-100 is hungry. They just all want to shoot me, and yeah, mine. I've been watching a few Ultimate Guys videos, in case you didn't notice yet. But, yeah. I looked at the screen and I was thinking, oh boy. Oh boy. But then again, 1000 in terms of XP, and I get a 2nd class. There must be some guys who play really good games in the tank. Because I didn't. I couldn't get any good games. But I mean, nearly all of the games, my teammates died quickly. Supremacy games, they can be god awful. And before everybody's going to yell at me and start yelling, oh Marty, you're totally blaming the teams, you are not carrying at all. Well, I had a game on Faust, which is a big map with a lot of high differences, and it was Supremacy, and I managed to go towards C cap and capture it, and my team went towards A, didn't go towards A, didn't commit, and the T-25, the Sherman Firefighter, Panzer 3/4, they all died with doing a maximum of 4 shots per tank. And the SU-100Y managed to drive around and cause 2 damaging shots, and Reds just kept the tanks together, and that meant that I couldn't get anything done, basically. And I like to believe that it wasn't due to me, and look at this, I mean, the front arm is working just fine. As long as you stay steady on and wiggle a bit, and you can side scrape because you got those wide tracks as well, and shout out to Angry Gamer in the Panzer 4S in the Schmaltum. He's one of the subscribers, a regular fan, he's on the Discord as well. Posted a screenshot over there, and you said, "Ooh, I saw Martin over there in the Churchill. This is the moment I knew I was gonna die." But look at this, I'm the sole flanking tank at the moment. There is no way I could have gone towards the hill. I'm just way too slow. I would get caught out in the open. And this shot is going in from the Tiger, and this is where I started thinking, oh god, oh boy. What's gonna happen? I bounce on the Tiger, he bounces back on me as well. I angle the tank again and start doing it again. I see him moving in. Can I get a shot in on the Rudy? Yes, we can, but we got a low alpha gun. So I'm not even able to kill him. Luckily, my T-23 E3 does. He managed to take the hill. And we tear up the enemy lines because I decided to go into the town, and here I am cutting through the front of a tiger at 145 alpha. That's no problem. He isn't trying to block my shots with his gun. He has trouble penetrating in front of my turret, it seems, and maybe even he's just shooting the gun. And I can keep going through the front of him just like butter. But it takes me forever to finish his tank. Just really forever. And even now I still need 2 shots, and I block a bit more. 2k block, thank you very much. And we swap to we still need 2 shots. There we go, yet another one in. He damages me once, and for the last shot we switch to APCR, and then pop goes the third. There it is. I love that one. This was a GG, but by the time I've killed that tiger with my low caliber gun, low alpha per shot, the game is basically done. Just, yeah. If you want to have the tank, it's a good value. 1,750 gold. You can't say anything about that. The price is right. Is it a good tank? Yes, it's a good tank. Does it fit the game at the moment? No, it doesn't. I think you get very, very frustrated by playing this tank. I think it's for the collectors only, or for the Churchill lovers. If you want to have it, by all means, grab it. It's your money. But it's not my preferred choice in the current pick of Black Friday deals. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz. I'll catch you all on the next one. Cheers, happy tanking!